Howdy folks, Nathan Adlin here with Motor Mountain USA and of course TFL Car. And we are way up in the mountains of Maine. Well, we didn't go to the tallest mountain, that's Mount Katahdin. It's kind of far away because you can't drive to the highest point there. So we're working on finding the highest point, well, right here. And coming up next, you're gonna see whether or not we're successful doing that, finding yummy lobster, and finding Stephen King. All three things are supposed to be here. Oh yeah. Yay, cryptic.
Finding the highest drivable road in the mountaintop of Maine was challenging.
It's not as clear-cut as saying it's the highest peak because it's not. That's not the highest drivable point.
Yes, Mount Katahdin, I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. Mount Katahdin is the highest mountain in Maine.
That's
but
right.
It's not approachable by road. You could hike it and it's a beautiful mountain.
Well, what we're trying to do is we're trying to find the highest drivable point, and we think we're pretty close.
Yep, and we're also on the Appalachian Trail.
And is it something we're gonna hike? No. No. Roman might, because he might do it like, you know, for one of his Ironman things. You know, because that's what he likes to do, right?
You know, if we have some extra time next year, you know, maybe
Then
we'll come back and
that
hike
would be,
it,
yeah,
right?
sure, absolutely. You guys go
Sure.
ahead and enjoy yourselves.
Okay.
I'll go to Vegas while you do that.
Okay. So, just so you guys are aware, we are at around 2,200 feet and climbing. There's supposed to be about 3 little lakes.
3 little lakes.
We're running the cameras because, you know, we've never been here before.
This
It's
is
kind of interesting.
Trailblazing, our very first time here.
No reception at the moment.
Do you know roughly how far we have to go in?
Well, it says 1.7 miles.
Oh, okay, so we are following that.
I think we're following the map that's still running.
So for those of you who are going to go onto this road, word to the wise, a lot of it is one direction only. In other words, if you come flying around a corner and there's a car coming the other way, you need to find a place to pull off.
Yes. This is getting more interesting.
It's now getting a little interesting. This part of the trail's all washed out. Looks like they had flooding here and a fire or something.
This looks like almost like a logging trail.
Yeah, barely that. Yeah, look at all this.
So right now we've transitioned from a crossover and a all-wheel drive wagon
To actual off-roading
to off-roading fairly quickly.
in a very, very small trail.
Very narrow.
It's very narrow and the sand is extremely loose in some spots. Oh, that's what's left of a bridge. Andre?
I think.
I don't think I should go over that.
No. All right, let's pause and look around.
It's a really good idea, and let's figure out how to turn this thing around.
Okay, sure.
Well, guys, I gotta tell you, this is not exactly the place that we thought it would be. The way the maps told us online, and our other GPS units, they all said that this was a road. But it's not anymore. What this basically is a gathering of driftwood that's been nailed together, oh gosh, I would imagine maybe 30, 40 years ago, this may have been something you might have been able to drive across, but not right now. In fact, some of this is sticking in the water, and I noticed some tire tracks that stopped there because somebody else also thought it wiser not to continue. So, what we're going to do is we're going to monitor our elevation from here. We're going to head back a little bit and try to find a slightly higher spot, but I think we're pretty close to the highest drivable point in Maine.
This commercial is brought to you by this, TFLTs. Get this, guys, this is our very first t-shirt that we ever designed like 5 years ago. And of course, it's got the classic "Sea Level is for Wussies," and we've recreated this design so that you can get one of these for the holidays. All you have to do is click above or below, and we'll take you to the TFL store, and you can pick one of these up for your loved one or for yourself. This is a very limited time campaign. Cyber Monday is the time to get one, because after this campaign is over, we won't recreate these t-shirts. Design number 001 can be yours. All you have to do is click. Thanks.
Here you go, guys. Maine. Now, when you find this belt buckle, and I'm sure you won't have a hard time doing it, we're not too far off the main road, please find the card that's inside the box, contact that person via email, and supply a photo of you and this nifty belt buckle. Now, if you happen to include a Jeep product, specifically the Jeep Wrangler, that'd be even more amazing. And some of our recent TFL fans have actually done that, which is really cool. Anyway, I'm gonna put this here, I'm gonna put this little tiny rock on top of it, and then I'm gonna throw a couple little rocks around it. And it should be no problem for you guys to find this at all. Let's see here. What do you think, Andre? This little rock right here, and then a couple little ones on top, right?
Yeah, little ones.
Little ones. No problem. Here we go. Put this one.
That's not so little.
It's fine. In America, that's a little rock. Easy peasy. Should be no problem. I know it's a little anticlimactic. We've had a difficult time in Maine. We weren't able to find the full road to take us to exactly where we wanted to go because it was washed out and destroyed. Stephen King has been elusive. I went to this one shack that looked really creepy, but I didn't want to knock on the door because I didn't want some psycho clown creature, alien, ghost, goblin, ghoul, or anything else to come and tear me to shreds in front of Andre.
Okay.
So we didn't find a restaurant that specialized in lobster, but
we're gonna have lobster.
we're about to try lobster in Maine. It's the best we could do, folks.
Lobster roll
That's right.
at McDonald's?
I hope these lobster rolls are good.
I don't think I've ever had lobster at McDonald's before.
Of course you haven't. Nobody has. This is Maine. This is how they do it.
Well, I've never
Stephen
been to
King
Maine.
has been here to this McDonald's.
We haven't
and now-
found them yet.
Show them, unbox. We're doing an unboxing of the lobster McNugget. No, the ones, what's this called?
Wait, we're not moving. We're not supposed to eat in the Jeep Wrangler, are we?
No, we're not going to actually
are
eat
we-
this. We're only showing
no,
it because
no.
we're gonna go outside to that table over there. There you go. That is pure Maine lobster at a bargain.
Wow.
We've just shown you
great.
how to get really cheap Maine lobster.
Smells good.
Smells like lobster
All right, let's go eat.
out there.
Yes, not in here.
So up here in this beautiful spot, we're at 2,438 feet, which is about as high as we reckon we can drive on a road that's relatively easily accessible. This is a sticker from Maine, or it could be part of Emmy's name. For those of you who write in and ask questions about Emmy, and a lot of you do, she spells it E-M-M-E. I don't exactly know why. Well, actually, I take that back. I think I know why, but it has to do with college, a night in Mexico, and motor oil. That's pretty much all I've got. There we go. So there's beautiful Maine. And it really is a lovely state. I just wish we had easier access to a higher road, but I think this is about as high as we can go.